The season has ended. It is time for us to regroup, strengthen our side, and prepare for hopefully our second, and hopefully last season in Serie A. So let's go. Hello, and welcome back to another video in the Glory Hunters series with AC Milan. My name is Riley, and in today's video, we have a season review. So the season went how I was hoping it would go. We ended up finishing in 4th, which got us a Champions League spot. That is great. I'm very happy with that. Very proud of that. And I think we have potential to continue that push forward. Because again, like looking at this here, we won 22 matches. Inter won the league with 29. Our goal difference is better. We only had 3 more losses, but we had 4 more draws. So we are competitive, and we do have a pretty good shot at winning it all next year. So we'll just jump into the season review first off, because that'll pretty much cover everything that you may have missed up to this point in the season. So AC Milan. First things first, let's look at our transfers. So transfers in, Ivan Chipper, 23-year-old center back, brought him in from Swansea for too much money, as you can see. But obviously they're still happy with it. They say it's great value. Awesome. Next, we brought in Dason Abarguin. He is a Colombian international, and he also came in from Swansea. Both players that I brought to Swansea originally, but yeah, I was able to get him for cheaper than what I paid originally, so that is also fantastic. So yeah, him and Chipper were pretty much our main guys in the back on our, well, some of our main back 4 guys. Bienvenu Cotangona. He is a outside winger, French, 6 caps for the under 21, and I brought him in for quite a bit of money. Potentially, it could be way too much money, but hopefully, I'm gone before that comes to fruition. Hopefully, and yeah, he was only here a short time period. I brought him at the end of the season, like in the last transfer window. Closer to the end of that transfer window, but he's 19, and he's going to improve a ton. Gabriel Zappa, I didn't actually bring him in, but they still like that deal. I don't think I agree with that signing of the season being Luke Koch. I don't know. I don't agree with that one myself. Yeah, I don't know. I don't agree with it. Whatever. The board expectation was to qualify for the Euro Cup, and yeah, obviously they're delighted because we made it to the Champions League. Great. The Euro Cup 2, I got knocked out in the semifinal by KRC Genk. It was a very poor finish to otherwise a pretty good time there. They wanted us to reach the final, and we did not, so that's unfortunate. Italian Cup, they wanted us to reach the quarterfinal. We finished second. We got our butts beat pretty bad by Juventus. And yeah, moments to remember. Move onward. Biggest win, 8-0 against Ludogorets Razgrad. So essentially a bunch of farmers from Bulgaria. Very proud of that win. And not sure remember, we won 4-0 over Udinese. And the goal of the season, Smith Rowe. Not going to show that because he's gone. All right. So club reputation has not changed. It's continental. No new sponsorship deals. Blah, blah, blah. Broadcast revenue went down from the season before, probably because of the competitions we were in or not in. Same with the competition prize money. Now that we're in the Champions League, that'll change. Because I think before we were in the Europa League with these two. Obviously, that's different now. Jersey sales, Cardinale obviously is one of the top ones. Rodriguez is surprisingly one of the top ones, and he actually hasn't played a minute for us yet. But that will change now because he is back, and I can register him as a non-EU player because he is Mexican. All right. So Milan's best 11. Yeah, it's kind of what you expect. All the players included there. And the accolades. This is the interesting part. Blah, 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 blah. Fans player of the season. Giovanni Cardinale. Giovanni also won the Serie A player of the season or best player of the season. I'll have to double check that. But in 35 appearances, he had 33 goals in the league. Insane. 33 goals in the league. Yeah, he scored essentially just under a goal a match. Yeah, it's nuts. He had 50 goals in the entire season. So that broke a record. Most assists. Yassine Adli, 25 assists, which is an insane amount as well. Yeah, we obviously spent a lot of money on that guy too. So, young player of the season was Cardinale. Signing the season, I don't agree with, but whatever. But yeah, it was an interesting season to say the least. They expect us to qualify for the Europa League, I believe, next season. So I think we can manage that. Rodriguez, I brought back from his loan a little bit earlier just because he got hurt pretty bad. So yeah, Giovanni Cardinale, he got the Serie A Player of the Year. And it looks like Lukaku had that for the last 3 years. Ronaldo, an alternate reality or universe where he never came back to United, won it 3 years. So, yeah. All right. Cool. Let's move forward here. So, I'm not planning on jumping ship. Let's just get that out of the way right now. But I'm just curious what openings do exist. Ooh, the only one that would be interesting would be Borussia Mönchengladbach. I don't speak German, if that wasn't already clear to you. But that one would be interesting to me to some extent. But it's not like a huge improvement from where I'm currently at. If I was going to leave my current place, I'd want to be going to PSG or somewhere like that. So, anyways, let's move forward and, see what the future has in store for us. Oh, transfer budget first. I should probably mention that. The transfer budget is 47 million pounds, I believe. Just double check. 43. Wage budget is kind of where we're at right now. So we got some money, and our debt is slowly going down. Our transfer debt. It's not great. I'm not gonna lie. It's not great, but it's going down. It's going down. So, anyways, what I'm going to do is I don't plan on spending too much money. Well, I will spend some. Let's be honest. I will spend some money. How is Cardinale only 3.5? That is not right. Not right at all. So Rodriguez and Cardinale will be our two attackers mostly. He's got 19 pace. That's insane. Honestly, Cardinale will probably be on the right, Rodriguez up top, and Kotangona will be on the left, and Bonifaci will probably be our attacking midfielder, I'm assuming. And then looking at our midfield two, when did you come in? Oh yeah, you're the player that was here on loan and then signed automatically. I didn't actually purchase you myself, but because he's a little bit older than I would have liked, and he's Brazilian. No, but I think he is eligible. Yeah, other nationalities: Portuguese, Spanish, English. So, c'est la vie, because he was trained in Spain. Maybe I can bring in another midfielder, potentially. Yeah, potentially bring in another midfielder. Like a Mazzala, like a proper Mazzala, because that's what I've been playing with. And then left back is good. Honestly, right back could be good too. I'll look at right back, but keeper will be a position that I definitely will want to address because I think his contract is no, he's still got another year. But I might try to offload him. Thing is, he's our captain. He hasn't even been here that long. Like he's been here long enough, 7 years. But all right. So priorities: keeper, probably a right back or a center back, and maybe a Mazzala. I think that's all I'm gonna do because I don't want to get too greedy or get too much there. So yeah, let's scout him. So I will see what I can do with finding those types of players, but in the meantime, hold tight and we'll be back soon. All right, after a fairly busy transfer period, we are about to start the new season. So let's just go over the deals that were done. Start things off, I guess. Let's look at players that we were able to sell. These are our loan guys. Simone Mary. Stefano Stridi wanted to leave, so he left on a £20 million deal to Real Madrid. Fine. I wasn't planning on selling him. Ragero. Yeah, just honestly, I didn't sell anyone like of substance, if you know what I mean. No real like awesome players. So Alexis Malamus, 24-year-old Greek keeper. I think I brought him in a long time ago. Just a depth option, honestly. Nothing more than that. Who the heck is this? Simone Pataga. Same kind of deal. He has good potential. Comes in from Atalanta. And yeah, he again is a player for the future. Ruben Smith, 22-year-old Dutch player. He's a striker, which I didn't think I was going to bring in, but I did, mostly because he was a decent price. And look at that. Dribbling, finishing, first touch, great. Technique's great. Pace is not bad, 14. And he scores goals. He was a great player in the Netherlands, so I had a hard time saying no. So I brought him in. Another player, he is a 19-year-old Portuguese wonder kid, Roberto Goncalves. Yeah, I don't know. Comes from Portugal. he did pretty well there. And great finishing, first touch, great pace. Players that I probably won't use. He'll be more of a depth option at this point, but that's okay. Here is a playmaker, Mazzala. Adil Auchiche. Anyways, he's French. Comes from Germany. France before that. Looks like he was originally trained at PSG. It's very cool. Ivan Muniz, depth option as for center back. Nothing too crazy to write home about. He's a little bit older than the players I usually sign, but whatever. And Bruno Fernandez, 34-year-old Bruno Fernandez, I brought in on a free. Yeah, I need to improve the midfield, and he is a worthy person to bring in with his passing and technique and touch and everything still good. Pace is obviously going down because he is 34 years old, but why not bring him in, right? And he's every season at United was spectacular. Doesn't look like he really played last season, though. Oh, wait, this is that season. I don't know why it says United, but whatever. And then, yeah, I brought in a new keeper, Inaki Pena. Just some more competition for Adero. So, anyways, that is that. So I'm going to leave this video here. In the next video, which will be right away here, we are going to play Lazio in the league with the first league game of the season. So if you enjoyed this video, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.